used to think actually that human rights was a little bit of an airy-fairy middle-class sort of concept, but I've come to realise, particularly working with people with dementia and their carers, that actually this is about empowering people. It's about giving them rights and it's about giving them dignity and respect. Well, at the Alliance, what we do is we campaign for vulnerable people. We work with them to encourage them to live well and independently. And so our Dementia Carer Voices project is about working with health and social care professionals to let them know what it's like to live with dementia and to live in a vulnerable situation.
In my own personal experience, my mum was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 2006. I moved from being a service provider to a service user, and it scared the living daylights out of me. When you have some knowledge and understanding and you try to implement that into the care of your loved ones, and it's breached right, left and centre, and it's nobody's fault. People are aware of human rights, they just don't always know how to put it into practice.
I think having looked at a raft of reports from the Care Inspectorate and the Mental Welfare Commission about how people with dementia and their carers weren't being treated well, that said to me something has to be done about this. And working with the Scottish Human Rights Commissioner, we came up with the Charter of Rights for people with dementia and their carers, and that's a fantastic example of how you can embed rights in a policy framework, because we took that charter and we embedded it into the National Dementia Strategy. And the fantastic thing about it is that it's a very simple approach to human rights because it's based on the United Nations panel approach. So panel's an acronym: P for participation. People should be able to participate in discussions and decisions about their care. A for accountability, someone should be accountable for that care. N for non-discrimination, everyone should be treated equally. E for empowerment, and for me that's the key, empowering people with dementia and their carers. And L for legality, that these rights are legally enshrined and upheld. It's something that staff and unpaid carers and service users and people who access services can actually all understand. And I think staff go on shift to do a good job, and I think if you spend a little bit of time, and that's what our project is about, telling them how they can make a difference to people's lives, generally speaking, I think they're very receptive to that.
There's a quote I often think about when I think of human rights, and it was by Maya Angelou. And what she says is, you might not remember what people say, you might not remember what people do, but you will always remember how a person makes you feel.